shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs. All right, we're going to go to the phone line. Go ahead, caller. You are on with your boy Caliente live in the Caliente garage. Go ahead.
Hello, Chris. This is Daryl Brubaker. I'm calling to let you know that you're doing a good job, buddy. And I appreciate all the subjects you cover. And I haven't met you yet, but I'd like to meet you sometime and shake your hand for sure.
Man, I appreciate that. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Daryl Brubaker.
Daryl.
I'm from Denison, Texas.
Okay, Daryl Brubaker. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How long you been watching my videos, Daryl?
Oh, for about 7 years, I guess.
Wow.
6 or 7 years.
Wow. Okay. Now you said how far are you from Dallas?
We're about 70 miles north of Dallas.
Okay. Well, I plan on being in Dallas before, I'm always down in Dallas. I'm subject to ride to Dallas to just get me one of those burgers down there. Man, you guys got some good burgers down there. I can't think of that burger shop right now. Cruise Man took me to a burger shop out there one time. And
yes, sir.
And it was one of the best burgers I've ever eaten. And so whenever I come back to Texas, I try to go get me one of those burgers. Brother, if anybody watching this video, what is the name of that burger spot down there in Dallas? I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. It's right.
I can't either.
Yeah, they got some good burgers. But Daryl, I appreciate you, man, for just tuning in. Do you watch the YouTube channel as well?
Yes, sir. I've been watching your YouTubes for 6 or 7 years, and I appreciate what you're doing and the subjects you cover. And I'll tell you, but it's fantastic.
Kincaid Burgers. I apologize, Daryl. Kincaid Burgers. Thank you there, CR. Kincaid Burgers. Man, they got some good burgers out there in Dallas. When I come back to Dallas, I'm going to Kincaid Burgers. But yeah, I appreciate you, Daryl. You got a gold wing?
Yes, sir. It's a 2010 Gold Wing Trike.
2010 Gold Wing Trike.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Man, have you been out to Wingding yet?
No, I haven't. I just come off the road. I used to drive a tractor trailer rig over the road.
Okay.
And I just came off the road in 2006.
Okay.
And I've been trying to get more things done on the trike, but like I say, when you've been on the road for a long time, for 25 years, it's kind of hard to get settled down and go back out.
Yeah. Daryl, I also used to be a truck driver as well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We came back from Colorado on our trike. We called our trike retirement because I bought it when I was 62 years old.
Okay.
And now that I'm 71, I like to ride it a whole lot more than what I do. But anyway, I'll tell you, it's fantastic. We've got 59,500 miles on that puppy, and we're getting ready to do some more. We're getting ready to go to Missouri in the summertime and ride that puppy as far as we can go for a while.
Oh, okay.
But like I say, you're doing a fantastic job, my brother. Doing a fantastic job.
Well, thank you, Daryl. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of my viewers and subscribers and everybody that watch my videos. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So I can't overemphasize that, but I really appreciate that. I even appreciate my haters that always thumb down. It seems like my haters thumb down my videos faster than the people thumbs up. So obviously they can't stop watching. Right. So thank you guys as well. But I appreciate you, Daryl. Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome, my friend, and we appreciate everybody else that's on here that y'all ride with. Some of the places you rode to, I've been covering them in my big truck when I was over the road.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, they're still beautiful places.
Okay. Well, thank you, Daryl. Text me some pictures of your trike, okay?
Okay, shall do.
Okay, thank you.
Love you, my friend.
Okay, thank you. Love you too, Daryl. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And that was Daryl out of Texas. If you guys have called me tonight, if you would like, text me some pictures of your gold wing as well. The telephone number is 901-468-9032, and we're getting down to the final few minutes. The phone line is wide open right now. Give me a call. You're on with your boy Chris, live in the Caliente garage, giving you guys that other gold wing motor vloggers can't give you. My channel. All right, let's take this last caller. We're going to take this last caller live with the Caliente show. You are on with your boy Caliente live in the Caliente garage. Go ahead.
Hey, Chris, it's Jarvis Biker.
Hey, Jarvis Biker.
Hey, I got to silence you on the other line here.
Stand by.
Yeah.
Hey,
how you doing tonight, sir?
Stand by, Jarvis. Wes, I apologize. I got a call that just came in. Wes, let's talk to Jarvis Biker, and we're gonna come back to you, Wes. Give me a minute. Go ahead, Jarvis Biker. You on with Caliente? Come on.
How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Is this Jarvis Biker, the guy that came up with the solution for talking on the Cena free wire to the Cardo?
Yes, it is.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I've been waiting on your call.
That took a lot of thinking, sir. That took a lot of thinking.
You know, when I saw that video, you remind me of myself. A lot of times people don't see what I do when the camera's off. I'm always trying to figure out a way to come up with a solution to a problem. So I just want to commend you for being able to come up with a solution for the fix, for being able to talk on the Cardo and transmit through the Cena free wire. I mean, that was very smart, man. You're a pure genius.
Well, I've been thinking about it for quite a while, and it was bothering me that we couldn't do it, and I was angry. I know that I got a video on my YouTube that I pretty well trashed Cena pretty hard about it, but I believe that this is just a stopgap repair or fix to get us through until somebody can convince Cardo to make a free wire type unit for us.
Yeah.
That can hook the Cardo to our bikes, and like they can make a killing if they just get on board with us.
You know, I've actually reached out to Cardo, and I've said the same thing you said. I personally believe there's a very large market for making a device that can communicate via the Cardo with the CB radio, because if you really think about it, there are way more GL 1800s out there on the road than there are 2018, 2019 Gold Wings. It's just it's so many more GL 1800s. With that being said, the Cardo will connect to a 2018, 2019 Gold Wing via Bluetooth. But you have, if you look at the numbers, you got more people that have the GL 1800s. So I am in agreement with you, Jarvis, is that there are more GL 1800s out on the road that will be willing, or there are more riders that ride the GL 1800 that will be willing to buy a device similar to a Cena free wire that will connect to the Cardo, if Cardo will actually create one. So I've reached out to him, and I think Cardo actually knows this, and I wouldn't be surprised if very soon, if you turn around and you see a device that will connect to the Gold Wing, that will connect to the Cardo, and that would allow you to transmit via the Cardo.
Right. They may think that it's that these bikes are going to get older and they don't need to do it, but the thing is that the longevity of the GL 1800 01 to 2017, there's so many of them out there that are going to be around for years and years to come that I can't see why they would sidestep this opportunity. I can't get it what business model they're under that they would think that they don't need to get in on this.
Well, I'm gonna reach back out to Cardo and just remind them, you know, what you're saying, what I've been saying all along. I believe there's a very large market out there that will allow, you know, I believe there's a large market out there of gold wing riders that will actually buy a device if it'll connect to the Cardo, if it could transmit, you know, the CB radio, or take advantage of all of the Gold Wings infotainment via the Cardo. So I'm with you. I'm going to reach back out to Cardo and just, you know, see if there's anything that I can maybe say to them and convince them. I think Cardo is just looking at the newer Gold Wing. They know that it'll pair up to the new Gold Wing without a problem. But I think what they are failing to realize is that you have more GL 1800 Gold Wing riders on the road than you have with the new bike, with the new Gold Wing. So they're losing out. Believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've always had Cardo. I've had Cardo for years and years and years. Back when I was running the Q3s on my Concord, and only reason I bought the Gold Wing was because my wife needed a little bit more comfort on the back, and so I investigated and I picked the GL 1800, and she just loves it. And the Cardos that we were using were the older version, and they were only good for about 5 hours, but we're putting like 12 hours on a bike in a daytime. On a normal long run, we'll do 12 to 15 hours ride. So we needed more battery power. So we went to the Smart H, which is the Pack Talk Slim exact unit, except they called it a Smart H years ago. It has DMC as well as the Pack Talks do, and connect very well. I do have a Pack Talk Slim as well, and they all connect together. But the battery life is like 13 to 15 hours. It's awesome. It's like, why would we not use those on a bike like that when we're traveling that far in a day, and, you know, not even really having to charge it? Where the scene is, you get maybe 8 hours in and you got to plug them in. So I have a battery pack in my vest pocket that I plug in and plug it into the Bluetooth, and the same on the Princess. She's got her own on the back to charge her unit up on the ride when we go. So it's just that much better just to have the Cardo, and it was always clear, and it was always no problem in connecting, and it's just, the Cena thing has just been a problem all the way along. And if they had just come out and said in their advertising, this is what you can do with it, and if you do this, you need to turn this off to be able to do that. But they don't tell you that. So you end up, you think you're going to be able to connect everything. You're going to be able to have your Cena audio pack on your GoPro running, as well as your cell phone, and talk to 4 riders or whatever, and you can't. It won't do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the processor, whatever it is, to do what they say it'll do. You're supposed to be able to connect and get rid of the cord. Well, the cord can do everything, but the Cena won't. You got to shut something off.
That is correct.
I was in Memphis in October. I talked to Memphis Mike, and I said, how are you doing? And he said, I got to shut my cell phone off. That's the only way I can do it. And I was like, there's the answer. But Cena doesn't tell you that. So you invest. Like up here in Canada, they're almost $400 a unit.
Wow.
So, well, that's Canadian. So 30 cents on the dollar exchange. Your dollar's what, 30 cents better than mine. So, but still, so there's over 600, almost 800 Canadian for 2 units.
Wow.
So, you know, I bought in 3 times. So I went with the 10R because they said it would work as long as you did the update. So I did the update, and then it didn't work.
Right.
Then I went to the 30K, and the same thing. There was a problem with that. And then I went to the 20S. Now, the 20S, I've been a little bit more successful, and I believe it's because they have a dual processor. But still, on the other side, hands down, the Cardo just works so much better, and the DMC is way better than the Mesh.
And that's what I've been saying all along. And that's why I moved from the center. I'm not going to knock the center because I started out with center and I used them for many years. And to me, they did good for what I was doing at the time. But it just got to a point to where it became impossible to use the center.
I just wanted them to say how it is. If
Right.
you want to do this and connect it to it,
Right.
you need to shut one of them off. If they'd have told me that, I probably wouldn't have bought it. I'd have probably just left it alone.
But here's the deal, Jarvis. A lot of times these companies, it's what they don't tell you. It's what you gotta, it's what you gotta listen for. It's what they're not
Yeah.
telling you. They may tell you it does this and it does this, but what
You got to read between the
you got to
lines.
read between the lines. Sometimes it's what are they not telling me? What am I not hearing? So, like you said, if Cena would have told you this, you could have made an informed decision, but they didn't tell you this. So,
Right.
they'll advertise that it does this, but what they don't tell you a lot of times is what, is what the problem could be. So,
Right.
I do understand, but I'm going to reach back out to Cardo and reach out to my contact over at Cardo. And I just want to just
You've got a
reemphasize.
little more pull than we do. I've got 27 subscribers. You've got, 20,000.
Now you are in Canada, correct?
Yes, I live in Jarvis, Ontario.
Wow.
Obviously, that's where the Jarvis biker comes from.
Okay. Now,
My first name is Wayne. So
okay.
I've been one of your subscribers for years and years and years. That's when I started doing my Goldwing investigation, and that's how I found you and Mike and Carnell all about the same time.
Correct.
Subscribed to all of you and just watched everything and learned everything just to know what I was going to be buying. And then when I went out and bought one, I knew pretty much the bike and what to look for and what I wanted. So
yeah, I'm reading
thanks for all the info over the years. It's been really helpful. So.
Man, I appreciate you for watching my vids and reaching out to me in Canada. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. And you said Ontario, Canada?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this question. It was another Goldwing guy that works on bike there named, is it Paul Short?
Paul Short.
You ever heard of him, Paul Short, out there in Canada?
Whereabouts was he from?
I was going to ask you. I didn't know if you had heard of him. He was okay. Okay.
There's a few guys. There's like, Chris. Name slips my mind. There's two in Buffalo.
Okay.
There's Chris and brain freeze. Anyway, there's a couple of guys down there, and they do come over into the Canadian side. They come through the Peace Bridge there at Buffalo, so they're over here a little bit, but we've never run into each other yet.
Okay.
But we have had conversations just at the end of the season about, this summer when things roll around that we'll be running into each other. Also, Half Moto will travel down in New Hampshire. I've got conversations with him of going down and meeting up with him. I do go to New Hampshire a couple of times a summer. We have friends down there that we ride down to visit. There's about a 13-hour ride that we go on to stay down in that area. There's a beautiful riding area. The roads and the landscape is beautiful. And if anybody's ever in the area, you should go to Randolph, New Hampshire, where the 7 were killed. 7 bikers that were killed.
Yeah, I saw that. They was on a 2-lane road and got a guy in a pickup truck.
Interstate 2 in Randolph, New Hampshire.
Man, I hated to hear about that when I saw that.
Just outside of the town, and it's just a sad thing. But the setup and they're honoring those riders is something. I guess now there's new metal statues have been bike statues. Some artist has built them and made them and set them up at the site. And there's actually a video on my YouTube.
Okay.
You should go have a look at it. It's people stop. People stop just driving down the road. They just stop and come and pay their respects. And truckers go through, and the Jake brakes kick in, and they shut them right off, and they coast through.
Yeah.
They slow right down, and they very, very respectful. And it's just a sad thing, but it's good that everybody's honoring these riders that got their lives cut short right when they were going to have some fun and be out retired and riding. And it's another place that somebody should go see. So but yeah, I want to go down and see Half Moto Will Travel. So there's another moto vlogger that making his way. So it is a lot of work, sir, and I appreciate all that you do. And I know how much work it is because I've done it myself. I'm not up to your caliber yet, but I understand all the trials and hardship that you have to go through to make those videos as good as you do. So
I appreciate you, Jarvis. For watching my vids and subscribing to my channel and just keeping up with me. But as you can see, and if anybody watching this video, I'm gonna put a link down in the description if you guys want to check out Jarvis Biker's YouTube channel. He's out of Canada, Ontario, Canada, and he came up with a fix for being able
Jarvis,
to talk.
Ontario. We're about an 8-minute drive from Port Dover. So if you've ever read up on the Friday the 13th bike get-togethers that they have there every Friday the 13th, I'm like 5 to 8 minutes away from there. I'm right on the coast of Lake Erie. We're about 32 miles as the crow flies from Erie, Pennsylvania. I know the other night you were talking to a gentleman from over there. We can actually see the lights across the lake from there. So we're close to everybody, but we're still on the other side of the border from most of them. So
I mean, I just appreciate you, man, for just watching my vids in Canada. And people watch my videos all over the world, and I'm just glad to be able to just help out the Go-Wing community. But it's like you said, I put a lot into these videos. People don't realize, they have no idea, and it's not cheap.
I mean, if you go and upgrade your cameras, or you buy in extra chips to get through, so you got enough to record everything that you're doing. That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
I mean, like I upgraded all my cameras. I spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Correct.
That's out of my pocket, and basically I started it just to record our life on the bike. That, if you look at my first video, that's what I said. This is what it's for.
Yeah.
Just chronologically record everything that we do here on this bike, and where we're our travels, and everything that happens. And there's things in life that come up and they get recorded on there, and it's fun, but it is a lot of work. And that's how I started out. It's basically a hobby, but just to do that, the same as you started, just to do something to have fun. And it enthralls you, though. It becomes a part of your life.
Yeah.
Some of these other guys, like 6 Foot Honda, that guy, he's brought his people all right into his life. He's out of Toronto, and he's got like 2 million subscribers, and like it's just this YouTube thing becomes a part of their life.
It does. I could have more subscribers, but to be honest, I don't tell everybody what I do. I still try to maintain a little bit of privacy about myself. It's kind of hard to do it, but believe it or not, I really try to be anonymous sometime, and so I don't, I only just have the Facebook and YouTube, but there's other outlets. If I actually got on Instagram and Twitter and got on a lot of the different social media outlets, I would probably have twice as many subscribers and followers. But I just, I'm good with what I have. I'm about quality, not quantity. So if I got a good quality of followers, it's more important to me than to have more followers. But I mean, you don't know what who's behind you. So I do what I do for the Go-Wing community. I enjoy it. I love it. And I appreciate everybody that watches my vids, all of my YouTube followers, all of my Facebook followers, all over the world that watches my vids. And hopefully my vids may help somebody. riding on the gold wing in a straight line may sometimes seem a bit, it may seem a bit routine, but
That's what they're built for.
but I have a lot of people that tell me, Chris, I live my life through your videos. So it may be stagnant to you, but to somebody else, it really helps them, because you got a lot of people, they can't even, they're wheelchair bound, or they're in the bed. They can't walk, and they watch my vids because they're, guys that maybe used to ride bikes that have gotten older and can't ride anymore. It actually helps them. So it may not help everybody that watches, and it may seem routine to a lot of people that watch, but it actually helps a lot of people. So just try to support me, and try to just, watch me and stay behind me. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep on creating. And Jarvis, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. You got my phone number. I want you to save it, and I'm going to talk to you later. I'm going to talk to one more caller. I think that West out of DC tried to contact me. West, if you're still watching, call me at 901-468-9032. Not the regular number that you know that I have. This is the Caliente live number. 901-468-9032. El Roberto, my phone line is wide open. I'll talk to you later, Jarvis, okay?
Yep.
And I appreciate you. We're going to talk soon, okay?
All right.
Okay, thank you, Jarvis. I'm going to take one more caller. One more caller. We are into overtime. All right. We're going to take the last caller here. I believe this is going to be our last caller. Go ahead. You're on with your boy Caliente live in the Caliente garage. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Chris? What's going on?
What's up, Wes?
What's happening?
This is your boy Chris. Out in the Caliente garage. Out in the Caliente garage. What's going on, Wes?
Nothing much, man. Just sitting up here in all this cold weather in the DMV, man. Can't ride my motorcycle.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe that the Caliente weather forecast was correct.
Yeah, it was sleep. Look, snow and sleep.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, so you guys been getting a little snow up their way? A little sleet?
Yeah, a little sleep.
Okay.
A little sleep, just ice rain.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Man.
Yeah, I know the temperature is dropping. Tomorrow here in the Mid-South, we're talking a high of 40 degrees. Stand by there, Wes. Stand by 1 second.
Okay, copy that.
Go ahead, caller. You're on with Caliente Live. Go ahead.
Hey, what up, Chris? This is El Roberto.
El Roberto. What's up, El Roberto?
Hey, you know, El Roberto, always from LA, California, rolling with my boy Chris. I want to give a shout out to everybody over there in Memphis, California. Hey, Memphis. And you know how we do over here. Hey, I want to say that you're doing a wonderful job with a gold win.
Hey, stand by 1 second there,
And,
El Roberto. Stand by 1 second. Stand by 1 second. I apologize, El Roberto. El Roberto, go ahead, El Roberto. You're on with Caliente. I also have Wes, who's in Washington, D.C. on the line. Go ahead, El Roberto.
Hey, well, yeah, this is El Roberto. Quiero saludar a toda la gente, tú sabes, que hablan español también. Esta es una línea, es international line, papá. You know how we do international. People recognize you. I like I see your videos that you do. Very informative, very exciting. I like to know when you're gonna come into the West Coast, man.
I will be out there this year, 2020. Your boy Caliente is coming out to the West Coast, El Roberto.
There we go. Well, you have your house over here in Cali. And we're going to go in. Hey, when you come over here, man, don't worry about it. We're going to treat you like a royalty that you are.
El Roberto, now what part of California are you located?
I live in Inglewood.
Inglewood, I hear you.
In the house.
All right there, Inglewood. El Roberto, este es tu chico Chris Caliente in El Going.
Exactly. Yeah, hey, where you get the caliente from, man? That's like a Spanish. That's a Spanish.
I'm sorry. What's your question again, there, Roberto?
I said, where you get the el caliente? El caliente. That's a Spanish word.
That's right. That means caliente is hot.
Exactly. That's what I say. Yeah. That's what the first thing I like. I've been following you for a long time. Watching your YouTube videos, and I learned a lot of stuff. I walked into, put in your face, Facebook, and like I say, very, very important day. I learned a lot, and hey, every time you come over here, man, if you come into LA, hopefully you do. You got your house over here, man. Mi casa es tu casa.
My casa es su casa. I appreciate that, El Roberto. Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Hey, Happy New Year. And we'll see you in the West Coast too, man.
Okay. Hey, text me a picture of your bike,
right,
okay?
Man.
El Roberto.
Yeah.
Text me a picture of your bike.
Okay, one more time. You kind of look you right now.
I said text me a picture of your motorcycle. Send me a picture.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
I will.
I'll be in touch with you,
right,
El Roberto.
There we go. Okay, I want to say Happy New Year to all the Caliente crew. And when you guys come into Cali, you got your house over here.
Okay, thank you, El Roberto. My casa es su casa, muchachos.
Okay. All right, man. Peace
okay.
out. Peace out.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. I apologize there, Wes. You still on the phone there, Wes?
I'm still hanging out with you, Chris. What's going on, man?
I apologize. That was El Roberto calling from California, Inglewood.
Yes, sir.
Always up to
West
no
Coast,
good.
West Coast love.
Inglewood always up to no good.
Hey, man, Chris, you are the man in all 48.
Coast to coast, internationally known, locally respected, Caliente Global, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I just wanted to do something different, just interact with the callers. Interact with the viewers on Facebook, interact with the people that watches my vids. And just want to give them something different. Let them interact with me. And I just appreciate all of you guys. And I appreciate you there, Wes.
Hey, man, you're doing it big, Chris. Much love, man. I think I share the same sentiments as everybody else who watched. I bought my gold wing because of you, my brother. So,
okay.
You have made me spend a lot of money. I will say that.
A lot of people. Brother Cowboy said he got to save up to ride with me.
Yeah, man. I'm right here online looking at about to pull the trigger on these photos right now, man. I said, man, this is another $600 print, man. Come on, Chris.
Man, I'm telling you, man, you got to save up to be my. I think a lot of people ask me what happened to this person. Why come I don't see them no more? Man, I think they got to come up with a lot of money to hang out with me.
Hey, man, you're a special dude, man.
I'm telling you, man. Brother Cowboy said you got to go to the bank and get approval just to hang out with Caliente.
Hey, man, Brother Cowboy not only had to buy accessories, he had to buy a whole new bike.
Man, congratulations on them for getting that new trike, Brother Cowboy and Sister Sue.
Yes, man, she's doing her thing. I'm so proud of them, man. I've been watching them on YouTube. Man, that's awesome, man. Hopefully I can get to ride with them one day when I'm coming your way.
Man, let me know. Give me a call, man, and I would love to get with you, man. And I'm going to come back up to D.C. Probably in 2020. That's my plan.
Oh, yeah. Well, you already know you got open arms, man. Nothing but love, man. I had a good time. I heard you earlier talking about the dark side, man. We rode in a monsoon, and that dark side handled amazing in the rain.
Okay.
It was coming down.
Oh, okay. So how do you like the dark side as in compared to the regular motorcycle tire?
It just had a lot more control. The water kind of, you can feel the stableness of the bike in the rain. So to me, I could ride and stop better because I guess your footprint on the ground, you don't take off. You take off on a motorcycle tire, put a little too much throttle, and the tire spin a little bit on you, man. It ain't nothing but grabbing. Just a lot smoother and a lot more balance.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree. Wes, I'd rather have one motorcycle tire. Correction, I'd rather have one car tire than 4 motorcycle tires. That's how much I love it. And it's not even about saving the money. It's about how it handles, how it rides, how it performs, how it channel more water, how it stops faster, a larger footprint. It grips the road better. It lasts longer. It feels more comfortable. It rides smoother. The list goes on and on. So when the experts get through talking and say, you're not supposed to do it, I do understand. But I ain't never going back. You hear that, Dunlap? I ain't never going back. I ain't never going back.
Hey, man, I tell you, everything is for everybody, Chris. So, hey, look, until they try it, hey, I don't comment on nothing I haven't tried. So, I'm going to leave that alone. But, man, you're doing an awesome job, Chris, man.
Man, thank you.
I just wanted to tell you that, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. You, like I told you before, you have a motorcycle ministry, my brother.
Motorcycle ministry.
Yes, sir. Because you spreading the Gold Wing info around to the world, internationally and nationally.
Thank you.
So keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you, Wes. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, and I'm gonna keep up the hard work, and I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Absolutely, man.
Okay.
Hey, man, that's God's favor on you, man.
Thank you.
Like I say, if nobody else says, Chris, I'm just going to keep supporting you, man, and keep doing what you're doing, my brother.
Okay. Thank you, Wes. I appreciate it, man. Love you, brother. And tell the lovely wife I said hi.
All right. Tell First Lady I said hello as well.
Okay. I'll be talking to you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Wes.
All right. Later.
All right. Well, y'all, it's been 2 hours and 17 minutes out here in the Caliente garage, doing it live, just trying to give you guys something different. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Any additional information, I will put it down in the description below. So I just want to thank all of you guys that called in. El Roberto, Wes, Brother Cowboy, Teaspoon, JC, Dustin, Jarvis Biker out there in Canada. Just everybody that if I left somebody name out, charge it to my head, not to my heart. I really appreciate each and every one of you once again. If you guys like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video officially now by saying, this is your boy Chris. Out in the Caliente garage. Out in the Caliente garage. And I will, as always, I will talk to you guys later. See you.